a much stricter selection process, more than half the wines on offer at this year's auction. And wine buyers from around the world paid an average of $36 per litre.
I found this year the wines were quite expensive, which is good for South Africa, not good for me. Because again, I've got to always think of, if I'm buying for myself, then it's one thing, but if I'm buying to sell the wines, you've got to think of, well, what would I have to sell that on with?
This year's sales to African countries other than South Africa's neighbours more than doubled. And this is probably because of the growing middle class on the continent.
You can get the best Sauvignon Blancs in South Africa. I think the best in the world. And that is one of the things which actually forces me to come here, because that's the most popular item in our country.
The Nederburg wine auction is considered amongst the most significant auctions of its kind in the world.
And I think an important thing to say about the Nederburg auction is that you can be absolutely sure of the provenance of each lot because they come direct from the cellars of the producers, which can be an issue in international auctions. And also that it's been through a very tight screening by a tasting panel. So if you buy a lot at the Nederburg auction, you can be absolutely confident that you're going to get a good wine. And you can't really say that about any other auction that I can think of.
Continental buyers bought nearly 30% of the auction's wines, while the United Arab Emirates were the single biggest non-African buyer. This is great news for the industry and shows that buyers did their homework before they arrived and were prepared to bid for the right lots. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV.